edition of the Business Power Hour with Darren, Dimples, and the Music Man. Me. Hey, Dimps.
Hey, Mr. Music Man. How you doing this evening?
What's going on?
How are you?
Well, good. What's it? Two ladies. This is a true story. These two ladies at a network meeting came over to me, and he said, your show was really good, but we missed Dimples. Good evening, everybody. I just got the finger from Jim.
It's all part of the story.
Right.
Hey everybody, it's Darren from the Business Power Hour. I'm not going to be in the studio tonight. I'm traveling.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Business Power Hour with Darren and the Music Man, except Darren's not here.
I'm here.
No,
I'm
you're
right
not
here.
Does anybody see that? Darren is not here. Darren is away.
I am right here. I'm right
Be quiet
next
for
to
a
you.
second. You're not here. What? I don't know if you got lucky.
Not the really interesting question.
That's a fantastic question, Norman.
Wow. See, I got fantastic. You just got good. I got fantastic.
Show's about him, so let's focus on that.
We are.
Were you drinking before the show?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
There we go. We got it.
It's good.
No, it's...
Now we got
There you go. Okay.
Smother it.
So, I think he has a music thing.
It's making noise.
It's making music.
Is it?
Yeah. That's so sweet. That's so sweet of you, Darren.
By the way, this is a Yankee station.
It's a
Thank
Yankee
you.
station. John,
Thank you.
it's a Yankee station.
All right.
Unfortunately...
We got bugs in here. What's going on?
I don't know.
Do you spray? Get
You
an
know what?
exterminator?
It's that time of year where you're getting bugs and stuff. As long as we don't have bees, I'm good.
Yeah, all right. That's
But
We have a lot of undulations out in the field. Undulations.
Is that a wine?
it's, no,
What the hell is undulation?
Fred, don't use big words. Hey, you right? So this...
Help.
I gotta get him a cough button, Jim. What do you think?
Cough button
Because-
would be a good idea. Consider that a good question that he asked?
Great question.
There
There you go.
a good
I
question.
got
Pythons and brains.
You're double D?
I'm double D. Show's about him, so let's focus on that.
We are. Hey, give me some loving.
How are you, Music Man?
Hello, Darren. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
I'm
this week.
absolutely convinced. I'm absolutely convinced
I'm
that
telling
you
you.
got some kind of brain damage when you had that thing last year.
I'm telling you, and he called. And
Not classy, but classy.
Seeing interviews by Darren and the Music Man. Ladies and gentlemen, Darren Siafe and Norman Wasserman.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Business Power Hour with Darren and the Music Man. Welcome, Darren. How are you?
Good, Mr. Music Man. How are you doing this evening?
I am fine. Welcome, our audience. We thank you very much for tuning in again this week. We have a good guest. We have an exciting guest for you today.
You're mumbling. What's
a
going
lot
on?
of fun.
You're mumbling there.
No, I think it's you.
Oh, it's me?
It's
I
the
got, you know what?
broadcast.
My ears are clogged. I went flying today.
You want to fly? Oh,
Yeah, I had my annual flight review, so
so how'd you do?
I'm sitting here, right?
Well, you landed. But,
I
I
landed,
don't know
all
if
right.
you finished the trip.
I got recertified for another year. So they
Good,
don't let
that's
me fly
nice.
Airplanes for another year. So
Pretty chilly the last couple of days, huh?
today was beautiful.
Surprisingly.
Are you kidding?
Today was gorgeous. Today was gorgeous.
but it's been cold. I went up to Pennsylvania Saturday and Sunday, and it was in the 30s. I woke up to temperatures in the 30s. I'm like,
Were
let's
you
go.
outside? Did you sleep outside?
No,
Did
we
you
didn't
come
sleep
inside?
out. Went to see one of Michelle's girlfriends, and
Slept with one of Michelle's girlfriends?
no, we went to see one of Michelle's.
Oh, I thought you said you
You
slept
know,
with
you
her.
twist everything like that. It's just, you
It's
know,
because you're stuttering.
I'm stubborn.
Uh,
No, you know, it was like we were talking before. It's been a very busy week for me. I know you got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, we had a major, probably my biggest charity meeting today ever. And
Okay.
it seemed to go pretty well. We have to submit some other papers.
Mhm.
This is a major company, a major organization with 1.8 million people involved
Okay.
in the charity. So can't mention it yet. We'll hopefully mention it by next Wednesday. And so we got fingers crossed because
You got some good things going on.
Yeah, we have
You.
surprising. So far it's a pretty good comeback considering I was dead in the water. So
Yeah. Oh, I
it's
want
good.
to announce too that starting October, you'll be able to get the Business Power Hour on Google and Apple and all of those things. I'm setting that up. Excuse me. So our podcast can now go international. It's already international by being on Facebook, but you can listen to it anytime you want.
Anytime, anywhere.
By talking to Alexa, talking to Google, all that other stuff. So that
Actually, you mentioned something interesting. Alexa is sort of like a Russian name.
Right. Okay.
And this is no joke. I am looking for a young lady by the name of Alona Yaroshiva. No joke. I have a
Alona-
client,
Okay.
Yaroshiva. She is from Russia. She's a phenomenal singer. She's a tribute singer that does everything. Stunning young lady, making her start in the career. I can't find her. If anybody knows who she is, please get in touch with us. I got a
How do
client
you-
looking to hire her.
Oh, I see her.
You looked her up?
I looked her up. Is this who we're looking at? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get the picture up here. Alona Yaroshiva. She's
That's it.
blonde.
That's her.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's cute. You have to giggle like that. Anyway, enough about us. Yeah, the radio show is going good. Thanks for asking.
So who was your guest this week?
We had Donna Lands on. She is, you remember Mike McAllowitz? We had him on the show.
Yeah.
Right. Wrote Profit First and the Pumpkin Plan and that. He's Donna's. Donna is Mike's partner with the Pumpkin Plan company that they have, coaching company that they have. So I had her on and we discussed business coaching and why it's so important and stuff like that. But you know, if you go on to Google and Alexa and all that other stuff and say play the Darren Sayafi show, you will get my show.
And the show is really good.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that.
No, it's
I
really,
do
really,
appreciate
really,
your
really
support.
good.
I
Wish
told
good
you
luck.
before the show, Norm, you know, we just got it published, you know, on through the podcasts, you know, and 13 hours in, you got people from Australia listening to it. It's mind blowing to me.
I heard they're running it in the prisons in Australia.
Prisons.
So when they get out, they'll understand business and what they should be doing.
Exactly.
Set up their criminal businesses. You know who else has a good business?
Who's that?
Keith Ray.
Keith Ray, our good friend Keith Ray.
Keith Ray, is he in the house? Keith Ray, are you in the house?
You know what's funny? Let's tell this quick story before we bring Keith in. All right, because Keith's our guest tonight. You knew Keith, right, and was working with Keith and doing things with Keith, right, for a few years. And Keith and I grew up together.
It's
But you
strange.
didn't know that.
I didn't know it at the time. No.
You didn't know it at the time until you mentioned him one day, and I was like, I know Keith. And you know, we grew up together and we talked about it on the last show, but let's bring Keith in without further ado and get him on the air and let's talk to Keith, because Keith is a DJ entertainment company, right, Keith?
Yes, sir, Darren. How are you, Norm? How are you, Darren?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Keith,
Keith
how
Ray,
are you, my
Stingray
boy?
Entertainment.
How are you guys?
Give us a big smile. All right, there you go.
So
Very
Nice teeth, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. I do what I can.
Okay.
So
right.
Keith, the last time you were on, right, you telling us about your business, and you do weddings, you do, you know, all kinds of events, parties, you do a lot of charity work, you know, that you were doing and stuff like that. So right out of the gate, let me ask you, how has COVID affected what you do and how you do it?
You know, it's devastating, in all honesty. I mean, you know, what's going on because of the illness, and now because of the rules and regulations regarding, because of the illness, it's making it very difficult for this industry to get back on its feet, myself included. There, you know, some places don't abide by the rules the way the other places do, so that's confusing in itself. So, you know, it's a fine line of what I have to do, what people in my
let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
I'm going to cut you right off.
Go ahead.
You're saying some places abide by the rules.
But in different
some
manners,
don't.
like they.
Give me an example.
Okay, you want to tell us which companies aren't abiding by the rules?
No, you don't have to name names.
No.
You don't have to name names.
I will say this. Like, I did a wedding a couple months ago. And the place where I did it at, the maitre d' said, I don't want no bump and grind. You dance, they dance, fine. No bump and grind. That's exactly what she says. Okay. But if you go to another place, they're extremely strict. So some places are a little more lenient because, in all honesty, they're losing their shirts just like everybody else is.
Yeah.
You know, and they're trying ways to try and keep people happy to have these events go on, but within the guidelines. People still have to wear the masks. People still have to, you know, when they're away from their tables, they have to walk with the masks on.
Have you done a wedding since COVID?
If you bump and grind.
No, but that's what she said. No bump and grind. They dance separate, fine. They have their masks.
Where they put a balloon? You put a balloon between the two of you, and that's how you dance?
No. I mean,
you got to grind the balloon to keep it up there.
Right.
Bump and grind will make people happy.
I get it, but they don't. But you
want to be happy at a wedding.
No.
You're getting way off on it. Ignore him. You know this. Ignore him.
I know, but I'm trying to say it in a way where.
Well, no, we get it. Not too much close contact. So
right.
My thing is, how can going to a wedding where you have to keep the mask on the whole time be enjoyable?
In all honesty, some of the guests looked very uncomfortable. It was August. It was hot. It was a Saturday. So they looked extremely uncomfortable, as we were. You know what I'm saying?
What about the bride? Does she wear a mask too? Seriously?
Yeah. They make
okay.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
How did they sit down? See, this is what gets me, right? You got to walk into a restaurant.
Right.
With a mask on.
Right.
They take your temperature or whatever at the door, and then they seat you.
Right.
Right?
Your
mask off.
Right.
But if you stand up, you have to put your mask back on.
Right. It's a miracle.
Okay.
It's a miracle. When
so
you sit down,
it doesn't rise.
Right. It stays dormant when you're sitting. I have no explanation for that. I'm just going by the rules of the governor.
I get it.
You know, so it's making it extremely difficult for me and people like me in the industry I'm in. You know, and I talk to guys all the time. I have friends of mine in the industry, and we talk on a regular basis. And they ask me, I ask them, how's it going? And in all honesty, like next month is a great month for me. I have weddings outside.
Right.
Where people are having it at their homes or people they know in bigger properties because they want to enjoy themselves a little bit more than if they were in a hall.
Didn't you do some drive-by graduations and stuff like that?
I did during the summer. I did some drive-by graduations. I did some drive-by birthdays. I did a drive-by 50th birthday.
So wait. Let's back up.
Here we go.
All right. No, because I'm sitting here going, you get hired.
Right.
Right. Typically, you get hired for an event. It's 4 to 6 hour event. Right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Right.
How long does a drive-by birthday last?
Well, here's how I presented myself and how I presented it to people that I did it for. It takes me 45 minutes to set up, right? So I set up out of my van. I put the speakers in the back of my van. I put my computer and everything that I need in the middle section. And in front of my van, or as far away as possible, I put my generator. And I don't play for 15 minutes because it's not worth my time. I'm not going to set up for 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
And then to do 15 minutes for a drive-by.
That's a long happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Well, you know, you play some music, keep everybody happy. And, you know, some people stick around and some people just go. But I try to entertain the guest of honor and their family as long as possible. Like I've done them for an hour, hour and a half. And I charge a basic rate and I stick to it. You know, it helped me through, but again, it's not what.
So how long is the party? How long do you actually stay there?
An hour, hour and a half.
Really?
I play some music for an hour and a half during the drive-bys. I actually have one next Saturday.
Okay.
For a young boy that.
Drive-by?
Yeah. No shots fired or anything. Just drive-by music.
We should do a drive-by for Darren to celebrate his new TV show.
We should do that. We could do that.
It's not a TV show. It's a radio show.
You know.
He's
Whatever.
going to be on TV one day. You watch. He's going to take over for the people.
He's on TV right now.
Well, yeah, but you know.
Well, you know,
Oh,
like,
this doesn't count?
It does count.
Come
But
on, we rock the podcast world. Who you
you
kidding?
do rock the
They're
podcast.
rocking
I'm
the
grateful
podcast.
that I'm on again. I am.
we are multi international in the podcast world.
Yes.
We have many followers. We have great followers like Brittany Anderson is joining us tonight. Hi, Brittany.
Oh, she's on?
Yeah,
She lives
she's
in
on.
Washington, D.C.
Oh, nice.
She's now a top fan. She's listed as a top fan for us. She's doing all kinds of great things.
Yeah, we kind of like indirectly, because she was on, made some suggestions to her, and she's got a little business now running out of her house.
Good. She sent us those pink positive
That's
shirts.
great.
We still have to get over to you, Norm. And Raleigh says hi, Keith.
Raleigh.
Love from Raleigh. Oh, Janine Demmel.
Oh, Gene Demmel.
Gene Demmel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my friend. That's my friend that used to live here, actually, in our area.
Okay.
You sound so excited that he or
Yeah,
she's
it's my
listening to
Well,
you.
you know, I didn't have this
remember
last
now.
time.
I remember now.
I didn't have this last time. I really didn't have any interaction with people that when I was on. I enjoyed my time with you guys.
This
That
is
was a
what
lot of fun.
happens with us. We generate.
I know. I see this now. I'm
That's
very
right.
excited.
And another big shout out to my friend Heather up in Connecticut. Hey Heather, how are you?
Hey, Heather, I go to
We
Connecticut
are all
too,
over
Heather,
the
by the way.
place.
Darren, I go to Connecticut too, by the way. So that's I just saw that.
Heather,
part
he
out.
goes to Connecticut.
Yes, I'll go to Connecticut. I'll go to DC. It don't matter. to me.
He'll go anywhere. We know
Exactly.
that.
And,
So
I'll,
Keith,
and I'll quarantine once I get home.
that's it. So Keith, tell us about your services. What exactly do you offer? You know, give us the whole package. If there was no COVID,
If there
and
was
I
no
came
COVID,
to you, what services could you provide for me for I'm having a big event?
what would you like to do, Darren? What kind of a big event?
I'm
what I
having
would-
Sweet 16.
I'm
Sweet
having a big
16.
party.
Well,
I'm
I would
having a
have.
big-
I would.
I'm
ask
having a
my-
double nickel. I'm having a double nickel party. I'm going to turn 55. I'm going to
All
have a
right.
double nickel party.
Well, I'd ask you what a music that you would want. I would play what you want. I
So you
provide
provide music. What else would
Right.
you be able to provide?
whatever you'd like. Photo booths, lighting, anything and everything.
Photo booth, lighting.
Well, it's good that a
Entertainers.
DJ supplies music. I think that's a
Yes,
very
well,
good
that
thing.
too. We said music already.
Yeah,
I
he
know that.
provides MCs to keep the party
Yep,
going.
I
and
can do
things
that
like
as well. It depends on budgets and everything else.
Yeah, I've attended some parties that his company has taken care of.
Yeah.
Like
I
my, bro-
appreciate
like
it.
my brother's wedding, and
We got to go through that story again.
you know,
Actually, I think it's a good story. Why don't we tell it?
what about how there was a broken hip, a broken shoulder, and a broken wrist that night?
And
Exactly.
I
Three
had
separate.
I had two of my guys take care of his brother's wedding, but the photo booth wasn't mine. I'm going to put that disclaimer out there right now. That wasn't mine. I didn't have a photo booth back then. So I show up after I'm done with my event, and I show up. There's an ambulance at the front door. I'm like, so I go walk inside. I say to my MC, "What are you doing?" He's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "There's an ambulance out front." "Oh, somebody fell out of the photo booth." "Oh, all right. As long as nothing happened with us and she's gonna be okay, that's fine." Not 20 minutes later, Darren. About 20 minutes later,
About there. Well, I was probably a little bit about a half an hour, 45 minutes later.
a half hour, 45 minutes later, another ambulance comes because a lady fell on the dance floor and broke her
Like,
ankle.
yeah, one of my cousins. When my cousin was dancing and the other one was walking, and bump and grind.
Exactly. There it goes. I was just going to say
Knocked
that.
my cousin down and she broke her hip. And
And that was at Giorgio's.
that was at Giorgio's, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
that was
place,
a good-
Giorgio's.
I
That was
love Giorgio's.
yeah.
Great
That was a lot
place.
of- we had a lot of fun that night, though. We did. have a
Yeah.
lot.
So as people are starting to leave, somebody slipped outside. So the
As my
ambulance.
godmother, now my godmother was a tough woman. She's since passed, but she's
Oh,
a very
sorry.
tough woman. She slipped, fell on the ice, she broke her wrist, and she knew that she broke it, but she wasn't going to a hospital up here. She was from Florida. She was getting on a plane the next morning. She toughed it out, flew to Florida, then went to the hospital and got her wrist taken care of.
Yeah.
That wasn't smart. It might have been convenient, but it wasn't
Well,
smart.
because she knew if she went to the hospital, there was a good chance she wasn't going to make a plane first thing in the morning.
Well, that could have been. Yeah.
Right. So that was my experience with the Siafi family.
Speaking about the experience with the Siafi family, what kind of crazy things have happened at any of your events?
I don't
Anything
know if
crazy going?
I don't know if I mean I've had people drunk and knock over equipment. I've had,
Anybody knock over a wedding cake?
no, thank goodness. Thank goodness. No, nothing like that. Let's see. Nothing really that crazy that I could think of off the top of my head. But I think Darren Siafi's family's wedding was pretty much the experience that I
That's a
needed.
storyteller for sure.
Yeah.
So wait a second. Who knows Melissa Marie? She's Melissa the Moonful Mama.
Well, I don't know.
She joined us tonight. Hi Melissa. Thanks for joining
Hello,
us.
Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. Welcome.
Sounds like somebody you would know, Norm. The Moonful
It probably
Mama.
is.
Could be.
Yeah.
Melissa Mama.
Melissa Mama. There you go.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Mama Melissa.
No, we're not gonna go there right now.
No, maybe she's got a nice business, and we can help her.
Well,
we like helping people.
Listen, tonight it's about Keith. It's not
Yes,
about.
yes. We've started to go off the rails again.
Well, I'm trying to get some stories out of you, but you're not giving us any.
Well, I don't have any, like
he wants
tragedies
something juicy.
or anything like that. What's that?
He wants something juicy.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Tell us a Schultze story.
Oh, there are so many of those.
Come on, there's got to be a good Schultze story.
I mean, I've seen it all in that place. I've seen people get hit with those chairs that they have.
Oh, is that the place you first got started?
Yeah, I started DJing there when I was 19 years old. So my 35th anniversary is coming this Thanksgiving weekend.
Nice.
Of me starting my DJ career.
Are you going back there? Are you doing
that? You can. It's not open.
It's
closed
gone.
down. It's closed down. I've seen it all. I saw a guy get hit with a chair. The guy that hit him with the chair did 10 years because it's a felony. Assault with a weapon.
Because he got hit by a chair, he got spent 10
the
years?
guy that hit the guy with the chair did 10 years. Automatically, it's assault with a weapon. It's a felony.
Really?
Yeah,
Did he have an attorney?
Yeah, a great attorney. So
Yeah, did?
no, the guy that got hit had a great attorney.
Yeah, the guy who got hit had a great attorney.
I mean, I saw everything. I've done everything. I don't want to say too much because my wife might hear me downstairs. So, she might be.
Speaking of which, your wife is going to be on the show next week, isn't
yes,
she?
she is. Talking.
And what is she going to be here for?
She's going to be here for Massic Sports Club, Kyle Sports with Special Needs, and Ambucks Bikes.
Let's get back Wednesday.
Yes, next Wednesday, tune in, learn all about Kyle Sports with Special Needs, learn all about these bikes that are made specifically for, I hate the word special needs, special abilities people, and they conform to their sizes and what they need them for. So,
You're a sensational special needs dad.
I do what I can. I mean,
No, you do what you're supposed to do and then some.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
appreciate
do.
that.
I gotta give you kudos on that.
I was given that responsibility to stay home full time 7 years ago. So this is what I do. This is how I make a living, DJing. And my number one job is obviously my 17-year-old high functioning autistic son.
He's 17 already?
17. We call him the man child.
God.
Yeah, Darren saw him right before all this broke loose. Actually,
Yeah,
we met him.
Yeah, actually, I met him. What a good kid. What a great kid. He was such a nice kid.
Yeah, he's he's come a really long way, and that's my number one priority. That's my number one job, and my job to make money is to DJ as much as I can. So, I take both jobs seriously, actually. So,
well, rightly so.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to take a short break, but when we come back, Keith is going to give us some down and dirty stories about some real things that happened at Schultze's. Not some guy got hit by a chair, because I know some stories that happened there. All right.
Like I said, I don't want to get too in depth. I might be a divorce court after that.
We're going to do that, but we're also going to talk about why does this always do this to me? No, Norm, your video disappeared, man.
Oh, he's there.
There you go. All right, screen one.
All right, we're on screen one. Hit it.
All right, we'll be back in right after these messages.
Hey everybody, it's Norman from Friend Entertainment USA and Virtual Tribute
gotta
Concerts.
get one of these.
I got some breaking news. If I sound a little bit excited, it's because I am. And you can see I'm wearing one of my nice glitter jackets for on stage. And the reason why I'm wearing this jacket is because the Cure, the Friend Entertainment fundraising Cure, it's official, it's live, it's well. We lived through it, we got it going. Concerts all over the country, concerts all over the world. Virtual concerts from Friend Entertainment USA and virtual tribute concerts. We are there. Our next show is coming up. Neil Diamond going to be in a couple of weeks. Tune in, Friend Entertainment USA, 631-698-9696. If you are a charity, if you are a not-for-profit organization, you haven't done fundraising in 6-7 months, I got you. We got this done. I
got you.
How do I know?
You're not muted.
I just
I
got
know
finished doing 2 very successful shows.
I'm
And our
sorry.
next one, as I mentioned,
I gotta
to you,
do one of these
is Neil
spots.
Diamond.
You gotta keep quiet.
So
Sorry.
again, Friend Entertainment USA, 631-698-9696. I look forward to speaking to you. Have a good day.
Have you lost control of your business? This is business consultant Darren Sayafi. Listen to me every Monday at
All right,
3
say something
p.m.
now.
as we discuss strategies
All right.
and solutions where you
Darren,
can
you're
regain
looking good in
control.
this.
It's every Monday at 3 starting September 14th, right here on LI News Radio.
Keith, I don't know. You got Uncle Norm a little upset when you talk
Yeah,
about
I know.
his
I'm sorry,
commercial.
Uncle Norm. You know, I gotta learn to shut my mouth. Just
You
one.
ain't gonna get any more shows from me.
Oh,
That's all right. That's all right.
You'll get them from Darren.
So I got a little piece of information about our friend Moonful Mama. She is a psychotherapist, Norm, so she's probably looking at you as a case study.
I am a perfect candidate. And you know that firsthand.
Yes.
So Mama, give me a buzz.
Oh man, that's funny. All right, sorry, we digress here. So Keith,
Yeah, you bring out the best of us. I have to tell you, we usually
you know what?
we have this nice, calm show. We talk about business. And
Yeah,
whatever.
okay. I've seen some of your shows. They're not exactly calm all the time.
Well, that's my fault.
What are you talking about? We're good.
No, no, it's. Listen, I enjoy you guys. I'm very comfortable with you guys. Obviously,
No,
you know,
I
I know
I'm
you, Darren. I know you forever. You know,
Yeah.
Uncle Norm. I've met for a few years now. I've known for a few years, so I'm comfortable with both of you. So this is a good thing.
Well,
Don't get too
well,
comfortable.
but here's the thing, and this is really what I want to get back to, is that you provide entertainment or you provide relief. In this COVID situation, that's what we're
Yeah.
looking for, right? We're looking for some kind of relief from the hectic pounding
Stress.
that everybody's getting and the
It's-
stress that everybody's getting.
You know what it is? It's shoved in our face 24/7 now. If it's
Mhm.
not on the news, it's on Facebook. People battling. I'm guilty of it too. Believe me. There are days where I was home with my son and I'm bored, and I go back and forth with people too. But it's just you're 100% correct, Darren. It's a relief because when I did my first birthday parade, I didn't know how it was going to go. And I just did it naturally because I did it for 3 kids that were celebrating birthdays. They were young, and I did it in Manorville, and it was like 75 cars. The guy was part of a Mustang car show club, and the guy was blown away. The kids had a blast. The guy that hired me, his parents lived there. They were dancing on the lawn. I had neighbors dancing on the lawn, and I was like, this could be something that it helped me and help people just try and get to have a normal life, to have an hour or so just to enjoy themselves and get away from all this COVID stuff, because it like I said, it's shoved down our throats and it's just
You give away chutkas and stuff at these birthday party things.
yeah,
Balloons,
I mean,
horns.
if they ask for it, absolutely I will.
You offer it.
I do. There has to be a little bit of a fee, but sometimes I'll just throw it in because I have extra. You know what I mean? So I don't want to give away the farm, so to speak, a lot of time, but I do give some things.
Well, no, I mean, look, it's part of doing business, right? So if
Exactly.
you want, if you want your basic music package, this is what you get.
Right.
If you want us to give out things like, you give out the guitars and the blow up guitars and all that other stuff that you did at my
Beads
brother's
and-
wedding. Right.
and
That's
glow
an extra charge. I
sunglasses,
mean,
yeah.
that's just doing business,
Right. But like I was saying, I mean, when this was in its peak, and I'm not saying it's gone anywhere. I'm just saying that, it's calmed down a little bit. And I've said this ad nauseum. It's unfortunate people got sick. It's devastating people died. You know what? Let's start living a little bit and start reliving and getting people going again. Like me, like Norman, like, you for instance as well. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm sure you've taken a hit.
No, actually, I haven't.
Well,
Based upon
you're very fortunate, Darren.
I'm very fortunate. I really haven't taken. As a matter of fact, actually, what's scaring me with this thing now is I do have one client that I'm very concerned about being able to get through this.
Yeah.
And that could affect. It's not going to be a huge hit, but it's still going to be a hit to my business if it does shut them down, like anything. COVID actually, because of PPP and the EIDL loans and all of that stuff, kept me going, kept me busy. My clients can still engage me, and they actually needed me more to help them get through this.
Right.
And that's,
because my wife has been dealing with that for her company. Her boss got a loan, and she's got to go through all this paperwork and find a way if they're going to have to repay the loan or not repay the loan, and go over all the bills and everything else. So that's more work on her as well.
Yeah.
So I can imagine what you're dealing with right now. But, as far as the entertainment business, I mean, all we want to do is help people enjoy themselves. If it's 1 hour, it's 4 hours, and just to get away from all this crap.
Makes you feel good too.
It does.
It's
it
not,
does.
I've signed a show up for November. Today I get a phone call from the same guy who says now he wants to do something for people. So he wants a New Year's Eve show. He wants me to put on a New Year's Eve show. He gave me the talent. The talent is okay. I haven't done a New Year's Eve show. I can't tell you how many years, because the price doubles or triples.
Yeah.
Always has.
Yeah.
If you go out, that's why you pay so much money for the dinner and for tickets, $150, $200, whatever it is, inclusive of. This is going to be $9.98. $9.98. Buy a ticket and invite people over, have something to drink and enjoy and watch the show.
Wow.
But he wants to do that because it makes him feel good. He's a very generous guy. But again,
so let me ask you, is this going to be like an outside show or an inside show?
No, it's going to be a virtual show, just like the others that I'm doing
at my
now.
father's place? You're going to do it at my
I'm sorry?
You're going to do it at my father's place?
Probably, because it's a big band. She has a big band that's along with it, so I'm probably going to do it there.
Were you speaking tongue in cheek just now, Darren?
No.
Oh,
no.
That's where I'm doing concerts. We're doing them out of my father's place in Roslyn.
He could do a DJ show there too, but you think he offers that to you, Keith?
Well,
not after what you just did on my commercial.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
I told you you're
going to be beat over the head. You know what? I know it'd be beat over the head now.
You don't want to screw around with me.
No, I know that. Listen, I can't crap where I eat. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes.
Well, you can, but it doesn't taste very good.
It's not a good thing for me. It's not a. You've got me a couple shows, and we've worked together a few times, and we actually worked together. Well, you got me something a couple of weeks ago for Mark Puccio's foundation.
Mark's a great guy.
Great guy. That was the first time I ever met him. I actually DJ'd for one of his receptionists a couple of years ago.
And you gave him a great price, which I'm thankful of that. That was very nice. It went to a good cause.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I did it for two reasons. One, to help him. Number two, my oldest nephew has Crohn's disease. And if you don't know the story about Mark Puccio, his brother Paul passed away from complications from Crohn's disees.
Mm-hmm.
Mark
was on the show a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, he does a lot for the community too. I mean,
he does. He's got a beautiful place. Did you ever see his place?
He does.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
it's huge.
He does a lot of lighting for people in the town and everything else. So, I'm glad I finally had the opportunity to meet him. I've heard a lot about him, and I finally got the opportunity to meet him. And I told him, you ever need me again and you want Norman and me and you to get together, we'll do that. And he's very thankful. He
He's
said,
very, very nice.
yeah, he's very nice. He said I did an amazing job. The people that were there said I did an amazing job. So, like I said, it's near and dear to me because my oldest nephew has Crohn's. So, anything to do to bring awareness to it and try and make money in honor of his brother, I'm all for it.
Amen. Amen.
You know what I
And that's
mean?
what we're
So,
about. That's what a
100%.
lot of people don't understand. That's what the music business is about quite a lot.
Right.
Well, and that's what it's all about. So Darlene Fallis, yeah, says, "Hey Keith."
Hey, Darlene, how are you?
You know,
He has
Darlene.
no idea. He has no idea.
Oh,
who
your
Darlene-
wife.
That's not
No.
my wife.
No, who is it?
She's probably laughing her ass off right now.
Well, listen,
Darlene, identify yourself. How do you know Keith?
The Alumni Association.
Oh,
Oh, you just screwed yourself out of another deal.
I mean,
Oh,
You're
getting
I always make
killed
it difficult
tonight.
on myself.
There we go.
Darren knows this.
Oh my God, you're getting murdered.
Hey
Darren-
Keith, I'm telling you, I'm letting you know who's giving you shout outs, man.
No,
It's nice to remember these people. It's really good.
Well,
You're doing
you know-
a good job.
what's up? My wife just stuck her head in the room. She goes, write it down. Okay. I mean, Darren's met my wife. You've met you're gonna meet my wife next week, Norm.
Yes.
So you're
Does
gonna
she
get
know
the-
she has to go through all of this nonsense next
Oh
week? Too?
yeah, she knows. Oh, she
she knows.
She
knows.
knows.
Okay.
She knows. She knows exactly what he's all about. She's got him nailed. She's got him pegged. So, she knows.
Yeah, so
She's laughing. I hear her in the back.
yeah, she is. She's hysterical laughing right now.
Yeah.
But
No, she's
no, but
got
I
him
mean,
pegged.
like Norman's all about fundraising and stuff like that for causes that he believes in. I am too. Like I said, for Mark Puccio, the Crohn's disease. I do autism fundraisers. And what I miss really about this whole COVID situation, I do IGHL events, independent group home living. It's houses where they house special.
That's somebody you should introduce me to. I haven't been there for a long time.
You know what? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a conversation with the recreation director for you, and we're going to do something. We're going to do something.
Sure.
Because I've been doing their events for 11 years, and I spoke to the recreation director the other day, and she wants me to do a couple things around Halloween, and she goes, Keith, you have no idea. They keep coming up to me. When's he coming back? When's he coming back? We want music. And she tries to explain it to them. And, some of them get it and some of them don't because of their ability or lack thereof. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
but why can't you? I mean, if they're all there anyway.
well, actually, Darren, to be honest with you, they're not all in one place. They're all in
But they're
houses.
different homes.
Yeah,
homes.
there's like
Oh, so they bring all the homes together? I got
yeah,
it.
they bring the homes to the one big place in Manorville. It's called the
Right.
Keaton Center, and that's where they do some of the events. Like they've had carnivals there that I've DJ'd. They
Right.
do, any
I've
holiday.
had a lot of them come to shows too. The house mom or whoever it is there, well, they get an allotment. Each the kids there get an allotment each month, and they can spend it any which way they can for entertainment or enjoyment or any way. And lots of times they've come to concerts in a group.
Yeah.
So if somebody wanted to get in touch with you, Keith,
Right.
right, and they wanted to hire you, how could they do that?
I mean, I have my cell phone 631-484-9296.
Do it again.
631-484-9296. My office number is 631-399-6988.
Did your wife just tell you what your phone number was?
I had to look over to it to make sure,
Am I
told you
saying
what
it
your
right?
phone number
Do I
is.
have the right number?
No, like
I mean,
I said,
really?
like I said, sometimes I need a little kick in the rear end. You know,
Are
what I
you
mean?
embarrassed about this performance tonight?
Yeah, Keith, you have nothing to be embarrassed about.
Oh,
No,
you
wait,
do. You do.
Wait, I think Keith does. So Keith, you're a Met fan, right?
Yes. Please
All
don't.
right. So
Please don't.
You
Don't-
understand this is a Yankee channel.
Yes, I know that. We went through this the last time, but I
Oh, you're
know,
going through it again.
wait, I know you're treating me like a puppy that just crapped on the rug and you're gonna stick your nose in it.
Oh, we're not
So-
done with you yet.
Oh, I know, because they're gonna be done after tonight. So whatever. You know what I mean? But
Well, yeah, I mean, and Yankees actually after top of the third, they're actually
They're
losing.
losing
Toronto.
2-1.
They're
But
in. It
they,
doesn't
they've already
matter. They're
clinched
in.
the spot. Yeah, but
Yeah,
they've
they're
already
in.
clinched the spot. So,
Yeah, they're
how
in.
about those Mets?
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Appreciate
Now,
it.
speaking about those Mets, you skipped this whole thing that Darren asked you before
What?
about those special stories.
Well, my wife's in the room now. Do I really have to?
No,
Oh,
you don't
she's your
have to.
wife.
No. Trust me, I met his
Well,
wife.
She trusts you.
No, I met his wife. You do not want him. you do not want him to get in trouble.
Why don't you
over it.
introduce your wife now to everybody?
Come here, man. Come here.
Because I know there were two ladies on the air that I don't know what you didn't even know which one was your
Well,
wife.
she's
Well,
gonna
I
be
didn't
on the
have
show
to
next
add in front
week.
of me, Norm. How
Hi,
can I
Keith's
see?
wife. Hi.
This is my wife, Amory.
Hi guys.
I am
Hi,
Marie.
Em. How are you?
Why are you
Well,
sticking with this bozo?
35 years. What am I going to do now? You know what I'm
God
saying?
bless. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Well, 35 years we know
35 years,
Jesus.
right? We know each other. And beginning of October will be 20 years that we're married.
That's great.
Congratulations.
He's a
20
wonderful
years.
guy.
I
He's a
appreciate
wonderful
I did.
guy.
I did 20 and got paroled.
I did 20 also. I did 22.
It's a wonder you guys don't have a bigger audience and higher ratings. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you guys should be a comedy show, not the.
That's what a lot of people have said.
Man, you guys should be
See, people like you have to spread the word.
right. Well, I tried
Spread
to.
the word.
I tried
Well,
to.
listen,
I told Norm that I'm going to go
we
get
got-
GHL, and
You know what? I'm proud to say we got over 5,500 followers on Facebook.
that's great.
Yeah.
So-
But you should have like 55,000.
Well, no, we used to have 5,500 people watching per show,
Right.
but that since COVID that has changed.
Right. That's even taken-
Netflix ruined us.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it is. I think everybody's inside. Everybody's on the computer all day long.
Right.
They don't want to be on a computer anymore.
It's zoomed
You
out.
know, so I think that's kind of hurt us in that sense. That's why
Right.
I'm putting it out on a podcast where you can just listen to it and
Yeah.
So
do
let's
it
hear
that
about
way.
your Schultze stories.
Okay. She wants to hear my Schulte stories.
She wants to hear a Schultze story,
we used to do this wet t-shirt contest there.
right?
And it got really, really out of hand to the point where they
What do you mean?
I mean it wasn't a t-shirt contest anymore.
Well,
Yes. Okay. So that's one story I could say. I mean, there's so many more. People just hanging out behind my booth and stuff, and
What were
you
they
know,
doing
just getting
behind your
crazy.
booth?
Well,
Under your
okay,
booth
so
or
let's
behind your booth.
What's up?
Your
Under your
mum,
booth or behind your booth.
Norm, your mic is like really low right
Yeah. What happened?
I don't know.
Microphone check.
I'm all
Norm.
tuned up.
There you go.
I'm at 100.
You're at 100.
now. It's better.
Now it's good.
There you
Okay.
go. Maybe you
Yeah,
hit it
now
or
you go.
something.
So let me ask you this: what's the biggest change you've seen over the last 20 years? You've been doing this 35 years, right?
Right.
About 20 years ago, the technology really started to change,
Definitely.
right?
Definitely.
Walk us through. We talked about this the first time, where the owner of Schulte's used to give you money to go buy records,
That's correct.
and you used to. And I'm sure you had the milk crates
Yeah.
full of records. They were all
Yeah.
organized, right?
Yeah.
And that's how kids
Started.
today have no idea.
Right.
Have no idea.
No.
I mean, I'm going to give you a quick millennial story that happened this morning. I was in my networking group. I'm in a tip networking group on Wednesday mornings. I'm in my
Okay.
networking group, and somebody was asked a question, something to the effect of, if you could date someone, who would it be? Right? And it was a guy around my age, said Barbara Eden.
Interesting.
Right? So
Right.
I went, yeah. Most of the people in the room who are in their, they're younger than 40,
Right.
had no idea who she was.
Really.
Did any of those guys that were asked the question say you?
What is wrong with you? There is something,
This is
you
a
know what?
jolly
We
night.
gotta
Not a serious night. We're having fun tonight.
no, we gotta get this girl Melissa to really, do some psychotherapy. I don't know, man. Melissa, you gotta help me out here, because we haven't had a night like this in a long time. though.
Well, I'm
How
glad I was
about
able to
how about
provide
in 3
the-
years we have never had a night like this?
Well, I'm kind of glad I was a part of this then,
This is gonna go down in history tonight.
Good.
Nah, this is actually, this has been good. Christine Dalton Haskell, who knows her?
Christine, she's from American Cancer Society.
Oh,
We're
okay.
doing a phenomenal show for her on November 21st, The Legends of Brooklyn, with
Really?
Barbara Streisand, Neil
She's
Diamond,
from the
and
Long Island
Barry
Cancer
Manilow.
Society? She's from Long Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to be
Oh,
on the
okay.
show in November.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
okay.
next month. Next month she's on.
All right. Hi, Christine.
Hi, Christine.
Actually, I owe Brittany Lawton a phone call. She called me today about helping them out in October. So they're going to do
I was
something
talking
different.
to her about a concert too. We can do
Well,
it.
they're not going to do a walk this year. They're going to modify it.
Yeah.
So she left me a message right before the show started. So I got to call her back and talk to her about that. So, you know.
See, we introduced your wife. She ain't leaving now. She loves this. She's gonna
loves it.
She's
Well,
gonna-
she's going to be on next
You
week.
have to pay me now.
She's gonna
Because
love it.
I paid.
actually gotta go.
I paid for this time, and now she has to pay me because she's on part of my time.
You gotta get a
That's it,
portion.
yeah,
So-
like
Get at least a
you're
third.
going to get any of that money.
Yeah, right, exactly. and as listen,
Well,
as
you know the golden rule,
yes, yes,
right? What's hers is hers, and what's yours is hers.
right, right.
Happy
exactly.
life, happy wife.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
Happy wife, happy life. That's the right way to say it.
Exactly.
All right, guys, I have to go because I have
All right,
to go
Anne
look
Marie,
up
we'll
the
see
link.
you.
sure
We'll
you
see you
do.
next week.
See you guys next week.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
Get prepared.
Oh,
Yes, be
I
prepared.
will.
You
Oh,
and
I will.
Debbie. Oh yeah,
Very
good
nice.
luck with that.
Oh yeah.
See,
I
I
don't know. I don't
also
think-
have involvement with Mastic Sports, and we'll get into that next week. It's not current,
Yeah.
but it was back in the day.
Back in the day
Mastic Sports.
when we played domestic sports.
Yes, yes,
Back in the
remember.
day,
yes.
Back
40
in the
years
day.
ago. 40
More
years.
than that.
So what do you got coming up, Keith?
Like I said, a couple weddings. I'm actually doing a fundraiser for a New York State Assemblyman on Saturday. I don't know if he
Okay.
wants it mentioned because, you know, this whole COVID deal, but I will say that.
So what are you doing if you're mentioning it? He's going to
Well,
make more money, no?
Because you know what it is? He hasn't publicized it really, quote unquote. He sent out invitations. So because of everything going on, I don't know if he wants the drama or anything. I don't know. So
Okay.
I'll just say I'm doing a fundraiser for an assemblyman this Saturday. I have a few events in October, a few weddings. Like I said, a couple of stuff for IGHL, a couple of Halloween events. One's virtual and one's a drive-by at night, the Thursday before, which
So
is
wait, how do you do a virtual party?
I set up in my dining room, and just like we're doing this,
Just
set
have
up-
cameras on you?
yeah, I have a camera on me and I just go, you know. I
You
did a
also
few-
do videos? Can you video a party?
You know what it is? Like all these guys that go on Facebook and they show themselves, they do selfies working. I concentrate on my job. You know, if I have people that are working with me, I'll ask them to take some still shots or maybe a few.
Oh, if somebody wanted a video of their party,
Yeah.
can you arrange it?
Yeah, I could do that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good for people to know.
Absolutely. Yes, I could definitely do that.
So tell them
I
that
know
you can
somebody. I know somebody who did a Zoom funeral.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I mean,
do
this
that. Is it someone we know?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's unfortunate that it has to come down to that,
Right.
where you know people couldn't be there or didn't want to be there because of this, and the family said, "Okay, we'll Zoom it, so you can be a part of it."
Right.
Right? I mean,
This whole thing's a shame.
It is. It really is. You know, and we can't enjoy ourselves the way that we used to. We can't. I mean, like we said before, and now they're talking about, you know, with the restaurants opening up. Now the indoor, they're going to start allowing more and more indoor, but only 50%. But again, it goes back to the stupid rules of you got to have a face mask on, and every time
Right.
you stand up, you got to put your face mask back.
When did they okay the 50%?
I think it's October 1st. or
You mean
October
that
10th.
some of these bars that can hold 1,000 or 1,500 people?
No, it's
can-
50 people.
Oh, 50 people. I thought you said 50%.
No,
I thought that's what he said too.
no,
Yeah, well,
no.
thank
That's the
God
big.
you're there,
That's,
otherwise he'd
well,
tell
that's
me I'm
that's the
crazy
big.
again.
That's the big argument. If I can
Exactly.
put 200 people in my place, why can't I put 100?
Right.
Right.
Right? If my place sits 200, why can't I put 100 and keep social distancing in place and still abide by the rules?
That's
You know?
that's the $1 million question.
You can't. And I feel bad for these restaurants because there's no way they can survive like that.
No.
No.
Think about all the places in Patchogue right now.
Yeah.
Think about.
Oh, we went down to Patchogue and we were walking. We wanted to go out to eat, and it was like half of them are closed.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
What are they going to do when it gets really cold out? They can't do outdoor seating.
you can't do outdoor seating, and then they're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Now
We'll
they
see.
had a story today that they're working on the virus, but the virus is for a certain type of COVID. COVID now reinvented itself, and now it's coming back as a different COVID, and now that virus vaccine might not be good.
Well, they all morph. That's why it's COVID-19 and not COVID-1.
Right, it's the same
They have
thing.
1,
with
2,
flu
3,
shot.
4, 5.
Flu
Yeah,
changes every year too.
It changes every year, and it does all of that great stuff. But
That's a story for another day.
that's a story. Why? We went from up to down. What's going on?
Let's bring
Norm,
this back up
you like
again.
really brought this whole thing down, bro.
Who did that?
Me? What did I do? I'm the joker.
Let's
No,
bring
but-
it back up. You know what we should have done tonight, Keith? We should have had you playing some music in the background and getting the
Yeah.
people going.
You know,
Have your
I
lights
told you to send in a
going.
video. You got to
Yeah.
get videos, man. You got to be able to highlight
Got to do the
yourself.
video thing.
all right.
You know,
We know
the
somebody
guy-
that can help you.
The guy that was at the fundraiser took a lot of shots of me, and I don't know if he did video too, but the photographer guy that you brought in, you introduced me, or he brought you in into Mark. What's the guy's name?
Yeah.
Brian?
Oh yeah, but Brian.
Brian Cohen?
He's
Brian-
not a photographer.
Brian Cohen's a huge friend of the show. Brian,
Right.
and I don't see him on, but if he's watching tonight, he'll probably watch tomorrow. We can't. He supports us. He's always promoting us. He's always supporting us.
I had a nice conversation with him. Really good guy.
Yeah, really
Very
great
nice.
guy.
Really
Brian
good
is
guy.
a sweetheart of a guy, and I love Brian to death. So,
Yeah. But yeah, so you're right, Norm. I really got to start video more, and highlight some of the things that I do. But when this COVID, lifts.
But here's the thing, Keith, and this is what I wanted. The point I want to get out to everybody tonight, very simply, is that you can, without a doubt, you can still have a good time using Stingray Entertainment to help you have that good time, even with all of these restrictions we got going on.
Stingray will take you where you want to go.
Wow,
That's
I like
it.
that. I like that slogan.
There you are. You can have it.
Thank
You
you.
can have it. They
For
were
a price.
a new marketing slogan.
For a price. Get it from my wife.
Actually, what you should do, you should go on GoDaddy right now after the show, and you should see if it's available. You probably grab the puppy for about $9,
Right.
right? And then you have another domain.
Okay.
Stingray, take you where you want to go.
There you go. I like that.
Who's gonna put that in for a domain? Stingray, who?
What's the matter with that?
He'll have to text it to me. This way I remember it too.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do it. And if you
No,
want to
you're
do it, you
gonna
have to
have to
buy
rewatch
the
the
domain.
Friend
name.
Entertainment will take you where you want to go.
You're gonna have to rewatch the show, man.
Yeah.
That's
No,
it.
but
It's
Have a slogan.
I wanted to say I do have a Instagram page. It's Stingray 601.
Stingray 601 is Instagram.
Yep. I have a Twitter page. I don't know the number of it. My nephew got me on it. He said, "I'll help you, Uncle Keith." Yeah, it never helped me. I'm lost on it.
All right, so let's do it again.
Okay.
How do people get a hold of you?
Yeah.
The best way is my cell phone, 631-484-9296. My office phone is 631-399-6988. I have a page on Facebook, Stingray Entertainment. Instagram, like I said, Stingray 601. And I have a Twitter page. I couldn't even tell you the number on it. It's just a number. I didn't have a handle on it yet or anything, but I'm on that as well. So.
And before we know it, you're going to have videos and pictures, and
Yeah.
people can see what you do at a party.
Yes,
Even
sir.
if it's a COVID party, how you can make things interesting.
Yeah. I mean,
know,
like I said,
because-
I have a few weddings coming up next month. Outdoors. I'm actually
Because you
looking
can
forward
take
to it.
people where they want to go.
Yep, I'm gonna take people where they want to go. I'm gonna do whatever music they want. I stick to their format, not my own. Whatever music they put down, I use. You know, I try to use clean music on Sweet 16. Some I do, and some, you know, I get flack
Well,
for.
it comes down to their preference, right? They're
Right,
gonna tell
but
you
you know
what's
what I
what.
mean? Some of the music now, let's face it, is disgusting. Some of the things they talk about, there's no clean lyrics on some of the music, and some of the Sweet 16s I have a hard time with because it's not professional to play all of that.
No.
Yeah.
You know, and
I will tell you that you did a phenomenal job when we did the Crescent Country Club.
oh yeah, that was
We
a lot of
rocked
fun.
that house that night. Besides
That-
the
He
live
won't,
music,
but he won't tell you that, Keith. He
I
won't
did
tell
tell
you
it to
that.
him. I told him.
No,
many
you
times.
just started with "I won't tell you." That's
He
how
did.
you started that whole discussion about him.
I got to be honest with you,
Oh,
that was
I will
a lot
tell
of
you.
fun.
You did a
Tom-
great job.
Tommy Lynn is a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with the band because I was
You did a
basically
great
set up
job.
right
Didn't he do
next
a
to
good
them.
job?
They did a great job.
And
They-
October 10th, everybody can see Tommy Lynn. Good
yes,
segue.
yes.
Good. That was
no,
good.
I'm trying to help everybody out
Virtual
now.
show,
tonight.
$9.98.
You kind of screwed
All
the
us.
pooch during his commercial.
I did kind of step on your toes with the commercial. So everybody, October 10th, check out Tommy Lynn as Neil Diamond puts on a phenomenal show. I was right next
Whoa,
to them.
Friend Entertainment, 631-698-9696.
All right.
I guess we're done stepping on each other now, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
And the hour is coming to an end, my
Oh
friend.
man, again.
So yeah,
I might have to. I might have to I might have to fill the meter some more. You know what I mean?
we may just have to slide you in for an extra spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how as
You
Christmas.
think we should
comes.
do that?
You know,
If it could be as good a show as it was tonight.
Listen,
Tonight was a fun show.
it was
listen.
definitely a fun show.
I enjoy coming on you guys and seeing you guys, both of you together. I see Norman every once in a while. I haven't seen Darren since February.
Yeah.
So,
Because of the nature of our show, we probably lost 90% of our audience because they were expecting something else. But
Yeah.
this was a great show.
This was a lot of fun, and guys, I greatly appreciate it. Again, you guys are awesome. I enjoy it, and it gets me out there even more to show people what I do as far as me being in entertainment and me being the person I am that does all these fundraising and everything for causes that are near and dear to me. So,
Great.
and Norm knows I will, if whenever he needs me, pick up the phone and call me. Darren, you the same. I mean,
Yes.
whatever you need.
Well, Keith, you always can do that with me also.
Yeah,
And
no,
this is
I
what
don't
we
know
do
about
for
call.
everybody.
Don't pick up the phone and call Norm. He might not pick up. But-
All right.
Well, he does. I have to say, he does for me. I have to be honest. I have to be honest. Sometimes when he calls, like I'd be in the middle of something, I'm like, oh man, I missed a call from Norm. I got to get back to it. And then other things happen, and then he'll text me. You get my call, or
Hell, don't you call me back?
why don't you call me back, will you? No, but like I said, I enjoy coming on your show. Maybe we should make it like a, Darren and the Music Men. Maybe we could do that.
Oh, you know what?
No.
We got it. Hey, we got.
He says no.
No, we got John from Hazlitt actually tuning in tonight. We
Oh,
haven't
Hazlitt.
seen him. Yeah,
As in New Jersey, the Mets are tied, by the way.
Well, the Mets. He's another Met fan, so he's.
Oh,
he's a
that's right. You
European.
told me that last time.
He's got nothing going on right now, so he figures, you know what? I'll tune into the Business Power Hour again. Because why even bother watching the Mets? They're only going to lose anyhow.
Yeah, they break your heart all the time. They
That's it.
they win last night. They give you, you could, you're 2.5 out of a wild card. Yeah, but just 5 games to play. So
Yep.
So everyone else plays the same games. So.
Exactly.
yeah, pretty much.
All right, Keith. So thanks for being on, man. We really appreciate it.
Listen.
We love having you on. We'll definitely have you on again. As
Definitely,
as we
I
said
I
before.
love it.
We had a great time.
Did a great
And,
job.
and hopefully, God willing, maybe next time we could do it in person in a studio somewhere.
Yes.
Love
yes.
it.
Working
what I
on
mean?
that. Yeah,
You know
we're
what I
working
mean?
on that.
Well, we
All right,
really
my
can get
friend.
nuts.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
How much
we-
more
yeah,
nuts
we'll
can we
go
be?
Well, you can
That's the
actually
thing.
you can bring your equipment and set it up this time.
Oh,
Party.
But you know what? Maybe next time I'll set it up in the den. Just play a little bit of music. in the
There you
background.
go. Now you're talking.
You know what I'm saying? I got
I know.
this.
No, what you said.
All right, my
I
all right, my
understand
friend.
you.
All right, my friends.
Good night, buddy.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank
Keith.
you again. This was great.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Great show tonight.
It was a good show tonight.
Yeah,
He's-
A
you know
lot
what?
of funny stuff.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's I only wish him the best, and I'm so sorry to see that his business is really hurting because of, well, there's a lot of people. The business
It's the industry. It's the whole industry. One of my buddies owned, or I should say owns Good Times magazine.
Right.
And
yeah,
he
you were
was,
telling me about him, right?
Yeah, he was getting all ready to hang up. But guess what? Good Times is back. And they're putting out the word, so they're going to be back on the internet now, doing some stuff and doing what they used to do, but over the internet.
Right.
So I'm very happy for him. But the whole industry is decimated, and that's why all these organizations are forming to get the entertainers back. He can't see the board's funding it. Now you got
You
it.
see it? You got it? You can see it? Here's
You
your
can't
ball.
have it.
Because he's asking me where his ball is. Here it is. I don't know. Listen, we get right up to the camera.
There you go.
Yeah, Alonso's signature.
But
A
nobody knows
signature
why.
you paid for, you haven't seen yet.
Actually, guys, I have Pete Alonso on a picture.
Do you? I
Nobody asked you. You're supposed to be silent.
I got an authentic Pete Alonso ball. You interested in it, Keith?
Sure. Sure.
Anyway, we want to wish everybody a great week. Have a wonderful weekend. Those of you of the Jewish faith have a easy fast. Yom Kippur is on Monday.
Monday,
So
have a good holiday. So that means you're not going to listen to my show on Monday?
Monday afternoon, I'm going to make a call to the man upstairs and make sure that he'll okay it.
Okay.
If he's okay, then I will tune in.
All right, yeah, and if you get a chance, everybody on Alexa, on Google, on Long Island News Radio, radio.net. You can actually get it on that app also. Long Island News Radio, Mondays at 3 p.m. The Darren Sayafi Show. So
You have this posted on the Power Hour website?
I don't know if it's posted on the Power. I got to check.
Well, you should. You should put it up there. And if you send it to me, we'll put it up on my website and on the Facebook page too.
Great. Thank you, sir.
Because you're my
All
man.
right. Everybody, have a great week. Stay safe.
Good night, everyone. Be
And
well.
next week, we're going to have Mastic Sports on, and they're going to talk about how they actually work with the handicap and, how they bring sports to them, and they do some great stuff. And
Great topic.
Great topic next week.
Give Back Wednesday.
Give Back Wednesday, my favorite Wednesday of the month.
There
So we're
you
looking
go.
forward to that. Everybody have a great week, and we'll see you next week, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.